Edward, for the introduction. Hello, everybody. I hope you can see me clearly, although I didn't actually submit that picture.
But your face is clear.
Okay, great, great. So it's very nice to meet everybody, although I can't really see you. I can't see everybody here, I think. But I hope everybody is here. Let me just, call you perhaps. When I call your group's name, maybe you can say something like just a short version of your battle cry. For example, how is the Neptune song again, Edward?
Neptune in your area?
Yes. When I call your group's name, please respond with that tagline of your group. Yeah? All right. Let's hear it from the Jupiter. Where's Jupiter?
Hello,
Jupiter, are you there? Jupiter. Okay, if you are Jupiter, say Jupiter, 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 so you're on screen, so we can see you. Please turn on your microphone. All Jupiters, say Jupiter, 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 Jupiter.
Okay, ma'am. Jupiter, Jupiter, Jupiter.
Only one person. Is there only one person in the group?
Jupiter, 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 Jupiter.
Okay,
Jupiter,
let's say it
Jupiter,
together. Everybody, let's say it together. Jupiter. 1, 2, 3, go.
Jupiter, 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 Jupiter.
All right. Yes. How many of you are in the group? 6. How many of you are in the group? 5, 4,
7, 6.
6. Okay.
7, ma'am.
7. Well, that should be more, crowded than that, I think. Can we do that again? Jupiter.
Okay, let's go.
1. Okay. Lead, please. Somebody lead.
1, 2, 3.
Jupiter, 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 Jupiter.
All right. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Next. What about Mars? Let's hear it from Mars. Mars,
Right,
are you there, Mars?
Yep. Twinkle, twinkle, little Mars. All right, guys, you know the drill. In 3, 2, 1. Twinkle,
Twinkle, twinkle, little Mars.
Is that everybody already?
I assume so because that was
okay. Thank you. That's great. Next, what about Mercury? Mercury, are you there?
Yeah.
Can we hear it from the Mercuries, please? Mercury?
Yeah, we hear.
Hello? Yes. Okay, all Mercuries, please. You have a short version of your battle cry? If not, you say Mercury, 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 Mercury.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Mercury, Mercury, Mercury.
Mercury, Mercury.
All right, thank you. Next, what about Neptune? Neptune. We have Neptune, right? Where's Neptune? You're up, Neptune.
Yes, we're here.
Yes, the catchiest one. Come on, Neptune.
Guys, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Neptune
in your area.
Excellent. I love it. It's so catchy. Next, what about Saturn? Saturn, are you there?
1, 2, 3. Come to be a champion.
Wow. Okay. You're here to be a champion. You're obviously already a champion. Okay. Thank you so much. Last but not least, we have Venus. Venus, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Go, Venus.
Venus, we are one. We are one. Venus.
Okay, that's not one.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
Say it again. As a one. As one.
Okay.
One more time, Venus.
Venus, we are one.
All right. Way to go. Give it up for everybody, please. Clap your hands. All right. Good job, everybody. Now, this is actually not a good timing for me to share something with you. It's nap time. Obviously, people are tired, I think. Yeah. So why don't we do just a little bit of exercise, to bring that energy back? I hope from your lunch you have more energy. Maybe just where you are right now, maybe you can stretch your hand a little bit. Yeah. Stretch your hand. Make it, you stretch it really, so you can feel your body stretching. Yeah. Just stretch and shake your head. Everybody. Okay. Maybe you can stand up where you are. Can everybody stand up where you are right now? And let's just, jump a little bit. Jump up and down. Everybody stand up and jump. Can you jump where you are? Yes. Okay. Not everybody jump yet. Come on. Everybody stand up and jump. Okay. I think you've sat down for too long already. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry. Great. Thank you so much. I hope you're pumped up a little bit now. Yeah. So okay, that's enough exercise for the body. Now we're going to exercise your brain a little bit. If you can see me on the screen, can everybody see me on the screen? Can we not share the screen yet, please? Operator, anybody who's operating
can you take
that?
down your presentation?
Yeah, we're going to have a little brain exercise first. Okay, everybody have their hands with you? Yes, you have your hands with you. Great. So we're going to do a little exercise with your hand, just to practice, to make sure everybody's focus and your attention is still with the event. Now everybody can make a fist, right? Can you make a fist? Maybe a thumbs up, a thumb up. Okay, a fist with a thumb up. And the other hand would be, with an open palm, like this. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to put the two hands together, like this. Yeah. Can everybody do this? Put the fist and open palm together, like this. All right. Now let's change with the other hand. Like if you use your right hand to make the fist now, right now change the left into the left hand to a fist and right hand to a palm, open palm, like that. All right. Now again. Okay, do it again. 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 Try again. Faster now. Can you do it faster? Okay. Make sure your fist is still open with your thumb up. All right. Try again. Okay. Can we do it faster? Faster. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Okay. Who did it? Okay. Can everybody do it? I hope you succeed. Now, I see from the screen some of you did excellent. Very good. All right. So that's enough about the brain exercise. Now I'm going to now let's move on with the presentation. Yes, can we see the presentation slides, please? All right. Now, like Adit, I think I try not to babble too much. Yeah. It's quite a long time to, I'm given 45 minutes to talk, actually, including a question and answer. I think that's a little bit too long, don't you think, for somebody talking monologue all by herself? Yeah. So I'm gonna need your help on this. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the committee have shared the slides with you. Did you receive the slides? Have you read the slides before? Have you read the slides before coming to this event? Anyone? Can you turn on your microphone? It's okay. I don't mind, noisy class at all. I don't mind a noisy room. So please turn on your microphone if you can, so we can interact freely, so I can hear you talking, and feel free to ask questions anytime. Just make sure you mention who you are. Right? Can we hear your answers? So what was the question again? Did you read the materials that I shared earlier, yesterday, I think? Did you read it? Hello?
Hello?
Is everybody there?
Hello,
It's
guys.
the bit.ly/academic
Okay.
info PBYJ.
About academic information, yes. I shared a PowerPoint, actually a Google Slides, the link. And I was actually hoping everybody has, read that prior to coming to this event so we can have, decent discussion instead of me presenting, explaining to you one by one, which you probably can read by yourself in the student booklet. Actually, all the information presented in the slides are actually provided in the booklet as well, which you can read. But the thing is, sometimes, because it's just a university booklet, people don't usually read them. That's not very important. You're probably going to come across that book later when you want to find out certain information or you want to enroll in new classes next semester. I hope you understand about the content from early on, from now on. Yeah. So, all right. I haven't got the answer yet, by the way. So, have you read the material, everybody? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
one
ma'am.
person, two persons. How about the others?
Yeah.
What about, what about answered in groups? Jupiters, have you read the materials for today's session? The academic information? Jupiter?
Hello.
Jupiter. Have you read?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Great. Venus. Venus. Have you read it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
2, 3. All right. Thank you. Mars.
All right, Mars.
Have you read it? I hope you're not taking a nap. I really hope the exercise wakes you up. So,
Yes,
Mars,
ma'am.
Mars.
read it?
Guys.
Hello. Mars.
Hello.
Okay, is that a no? Is that a no for Mars?
I skipped it.
Have you read it? You skipped it. That's fine. Thank you for the
No.
honesty.
I didn't
appreciate
skip it. I just
Sorry?
skimmed it.
You skimmed it. That's
Yeah.
fine. Totally fine. Absolutely fine. Thank you for the honesty. Anybody else? Venus, Mars? Okay, move on to Neptune. Neptune, did you read it?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Saturn.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, excellent. So if one of you in the group read it, I'm pretty sure the others probably will, get a better understanding. If you have any questions, you can ask with your teammates about, things that you don't know. But today, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to confirm, clarify your understanding about what I shared yesterday. So it's actually, thank you for showing this. I titled my presentation "The University Journey" because it is going to be a journey for you, for the batch 2020. The English Language Education Department, first of all, actually, I forgot to say this. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to the department. So happy to have, new members in the family. Glad to get to know you. I hope we can get to know each other a little better through this event. Yeah. Can we move on to the next slides, please? All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to divide the slides into 6 parts. Yeah. Each planet is going to be in charge of 2 slides. So what you're going to do is, because you have read it, most of you anyway, I'd like you to, if you haven't read it already, just skim it and try to figure out what it is and ask questions about it. Okay, but before that, I'd like you to explain what you understood about it. Is that clear? Yeah, so I have 12 slides here, and I'm going to divide those to you. Yeah, all 6 groups we have. Yeah? Each group will have 2 slides to explain, to clarify, actually, to show your understanding of it. And then if you don't know what to say, you can just ask questions. I hope that's clear. Is that clear? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Yeah, I understand that each group has chaperones. Chaperones perhaps can help, lead or guide.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Yeah. Excellent.
Okay.
So let's start. Well, earlier I start with the earliest letter in the alphabet. Now we'll start with Venus. Venus. You have the first 2 slides. You have the link with you. So if you cannot see the 2 slides in front of you, you can just probably try to open the slides if you can. You have a look at the first 2 slides. The first one is the academic program, about the program that we have in the English department and the study period. So tell us what you learned from that slides. And if you have any questions, please share that with us. Go ahead, Venus. Anybody in Venus group. Doesn't have to be the chaperone. I think the chaperone can just, help lead or guide. Hello, Venus. Can I see Venus? Venus, what's your battle cry again? Venus? Venus?
Okay.
What's
for
the short
battle
version
cry.
of your battle cry again? Venus, Venus, Venus? I only know Venus.
Venus, we are one.
Okay, Venus, you are one. Come on, Venus. Who would like to share your understanding of this? Can we move back to the first slide, please? Okay, thank you. So Venus, yes. I'm gonna cheat on the participant list here and find out who you are. We have Anna, Alia, and we have Nathaniel, Nathan, is it? And we have, who else? Venus, Eugene. Your names all are very modern, unlike my name, yeah, which is very conservative. So come on, Venus. Tell us what you understand about the 2 slides and share with us if you have any questions. Are you reading right now? I thought you already read it.
We're still digesting it, ma'am.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let me make it easier for you. So those 8 circles represent the number of semesters that you're going to take in this program. Yeah. Like any undergraduate program, S1, yeah, the minimum study, the number of semesters would be 8. So you're going to graduate in 4 years in total, although it's possible for you to actually graduate in 3.5 years, right? The first slide actually just explained the programs that we have. We have the course credit program, internship, and transfer credit, which actually translated into our is a translation of our curriculum. Yeah, our curriculum. Unlike in high school, you have mata pelajaran. Yeah, here in university, you have mata kuliah, which is in English we call course. Yeah. Now each course have different number of credits. Yeah. Some courses have 2 credits, some courses have 4 credits, and if you total all of them, all of those that you have to take in 8 semesters, in total, you're going to have 144 semesters. SKS, sorry, credits. Yeah, credits, SKS. Ibulan has explained that in her video. I hope you can, if you want to catch up further later, you can watch the video again. So the program is designed to be completed in 8 semesters, but you can, again, complete it in how many semesters? Hello?
3.
In 3 semesters?
years.
Are you sure about that?
Sure about
3 years, I mean.
3 years. Not
3
actually
and a half.
possible yet right now. 3.5 years. 3.5 years, yeah? 7 semesters, that is. You can't possibly graduate in 3 semesters. All right, so 7 semesters, 3.5 years, yeah? In that course program, the 144 credits, we have internship program, which you will probably undertake later on in your final year of your study. And there's exchange program, which is a transfer credit program, which you can take in other university or other institutions, universities usually, in and out of the country, like abroad or in Indonesia, in another university. Yeah, that's exchange program, which actually is very interesting. Some of our friends from the previous batches had already this experience. Some of them went to Thailand, and Adam, who is the chairperson of the HMPS, went to Poland. Yeah, so those experiences are great. Yeah, and it can the scores that you get from those exchange programs can be transferred, which means you don't have to come to classes here. The courses that you take abroad or other university can be transferred into our courses. Isn't that great? So that's the program, basically. Do you have any questions about that? Venus? We're still with you. You're stuck with slide 1 and 2. No questions? I'm assuming
Not yet.
all right. I'm assuming it's clear enough. Yeah. So yeah, you can, like I said, you can finish in 7 semesters. That's 3.5 years. And the program is designed to be completed in 8 semesters, but there's a but. Every undergraduate students have the right to, take leave. If you have, probably you decide to stop for a while, maybe to work for a while, or probably you have some personal problems, you want to take a leave, you can take a leave. And that will not, the good news is that will not extend your study time. So for example, you want to take a leave in your 3rd semester, for example, because you probably need to collect some money for your school fee, for example, you can do that. Yeah. And you have the opportunity to take leave for 4 semesters. Yeah. But your study time obviously will not be affected, but your age will be affected. Yeah. So you're going to graduate a little longer than everybody else. You won't be able to, meet your classmates that you met earlier in the program. Yeah. So that's about leave. And then, although I said you can graduate, the program is designed to be completed in 8 semesters, you have actually 13 semesters in total to finish it. And that's maximum. But you don't want, I think you don't want to do that, because why do you want to, spend so much time in the university if you can graduate sooner, right? And especially, you're going to have to pay more if you want to stay here longer, obviously. All right, so that's about slide 1 and 2. Anybody have questions? Venus, have you thought of a question yet?
Ma'am.
Yes, please. And who are you, please?
My name is Alia.
Hello, Alia. I can see you on the screen. Yes.
You did say about if we take a leave on our 3rd or 4th semester, does it counts on the grades for the leave, or just the leave only?
Okay, leave in Indonesia we say cuti. Yeah, cuti. So if you take a leave, that's not going to affect your grades whatsoever. Yeah, but that's going to affect, I don't know, maybe yourself psychologically when you come back. Yeah, you're probably going to have to adjust with the new classmates, probably. Yeah. So in terms of grades, I think it's not going to affect so much, because you are, when you take a leave, you're not taking any credits. You're not allowed to take any credits. Yeah, if you take a leave, you just, pay some amount of money to take a break. Yeah, and then that's it. Your semester is off. That's when you take a leave. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, that answer. But if we take a leave for like for if we have like 1 year, do we have to repeat 1 year again, right?
Obviously, yes. If you take a leave for 2 semesters, that means you've missed the semesters in which you have to probably follow with your classmates. Actually, you don't have to redo everything you took, redo the courses. Yeah? You're just basically going to continue from where you left off. For example, you take a leave in the third semester, and then you stop for a year, and then you're going to come back in your third year, right? So you're starting in 2020. You're going to take a leave in 2021, for example, and you come back in 2022. In that particular year, 2022, you're going to continue with the third semester. Is that clear enough, Alia?
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah. So again, your study time is not going to be affected. You will still be counted to as a third semester student. But again, your age, you're not getting younger, right? The longer you postpone on your study, the later the later it is going to be for you to graduate. All right. Okay, thank you for the question, Alia. I hope we can continue with the next one. I hope it's clear enough. Yeah. If you have any other questions later on, we're going to move back later. Yeah. But for now, we're going to continue with the third and fourth slides about. Sorry, it's going to be the fourth and fifth slide. Yeah, because the first slide is the title. Fourth and fifth slide about course distribution and degree requirements. Okay, this is quite packed, the information. So let's hear it from Saturn. Saturn, what do you understand? What have you got? How do you understand the slides? And let me know if you have any questions about it. Saturn? Saturn?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the tagline, Saturn, again?
Yes, ma'am.
Saturn. Okay, Saturn, please share with us what you learned from this and tell us if you have any questions. Where's Saturn? Okay, let me just find you here. We have Sherina, and then we have Saturn. Effin or Epin? Effin. Jeza, Percy. Only four of you. Okay. Penelope. Penelope? Sorry if I mispronounce your name. So please let me know what you what you have understood about the informations in the slides.
In the slide 4, here we have the course distribution for our. This concludes every subject that we need to take for the first semester and the second semester.
Excellent, very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. What's your name again, dear?
Penelope.
Penelope. How do your friends call you?
They usually call me Penny, and Penelope is my long name.
Okay. Can I call you Penny?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Penny. Thank you so much for concluding that slide for us. So yes, you're absolutely right. So that slide actually just sums up what you are taking in the first semester and what you're going to take in the second semester based on the course distribution that we have in our curriculum, right? So I'm pretty sure you already know, these courses beforehand. The number that's inside the bracket is indicating the number of credits, the SKS, right? So you can find more of these for the your second year, third year in our booklet. I already provide the link right there. What about the fourth slide, Penny and Friends? How would you understand that part? The degree requirements. Do you have any questions? The others, please pay attention as well if you have any questions. So this is not just for Saturn. Yeah, if the others have questions, you are more than welcome to ask those questions as well. Please feel free. Yeah, I don't mind questions at all. I love questions. That means you're trying to understand.
Ma'am, I want to ask a question.
May I know who you are, dear?
Sherina.
Okay, Sherina, please.
If our point or the we got C
Mm-hmm.
and we must to return or not.
All right, is that a question?
Yes.
All right. So if you get a C, should you retake the course? Is that the question?
Yeah.
All right. And the answer is no, you don't need to retake the course. So because C is the minimum passing grade. So if you got a C, basically you already passed. Yeah. But if you get a D or an E, that means you're gonna have to retake that because the minimum passing grade is a C, except for one particular course, the teaching internship, which you are going to take later in your final year. That's you're gonna have to score at least B for that course.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for the question. Yes. Anybody else have questions? Do you understand this slide? I think it's pretty clear. Yeah, very straightforward. The information's all there. So basically, these are the requirements that you need to fulfill to get your degree. At the end of your study, maybe in the 7th or 8th semester, you're going to graduate. And before that, you're going to have to fulfill all these 4 stars that I put. Yeah. You need to pass all the courses. You need to have at least 500 points for the TOEFL or TOEIC. Yeah? And then you need to accumulate at least 15 SKP, which is a participation credit, which is provided which information is provided later in the next sections. Yeah? And then participate in several compulsory events from the English department.
Ma'am, may I
Yes.
ask you a question?
Yes, you may. Please. Please state your name first. Tell me who you are.
I'm Jessica.
Hello,
People call
Jessica.
me Jera.
I'm sorry. What was that again?
People call me Jera because apparently there's many Jessica.
Jera. Oh, okay, Jera. Okay. Yes, please, Jera.
What happens if you don't score at least 500 on TOEFL or TOEIC?
That's a very interesting question. Very interesting question. What happens if you don't get at least 500 points for your TOEFL score? Is it? What happens is nothing actually happens. It's just it. That's just your score. And that means you're going to have to redo it again so that you can, until you achieve 500, because that's the minimum required score. Yeah. So if you get less than 500 for the TOEFL score, for example, I'd say it's, you don't have to fret. You don't have to be sad. You don't have to be disappointed because truth be told, TOEFL score doesn't actually measure your actual English proficiency. If you read it later, you'll find out it's actually debatable. But this is a degree requirement, so you're gonna have to pass. Yeah, make sure that you achieve that 500 points. Yeah, otherwise you cannot graduate, my dear. Yeah, so 500 is the limit.
If you didn't pass for the first time and you have to retake it, when is the retake test gonna be?
Okay, that's a very good question. When can you retake the test? The answer is whenever, as scheduled by the language center. There's language center in Atmajaya, and they are the ones that that is responsible for administering these tests in Atmajaya. So you're gonna have to contact them. PPB, ya Pusat Pengajaran Bahasa. The location is in Justinus Building later if you can, get the chance to come to campus. Otherwise, you can go to our website and just find PPB there. You can call them, you can drop an email, just ask them when's the available time for you to do a retake, to do the test again. All right?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jera, for the question. All right, anybody else have questions for slide 5? No? Excellent. Let's move on to the next one. Slides 6 and 7. And we're going to go to a different planet this time. we're going to stop by at, hold on, Neptune, sorry. Before was Saturn, yeah? Now we have Neptune, yes. Neptune? Is Neptune in the area? Hello?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
okay. All right, Neptune. Slide 6 and 7. Tell us what you understand about it. So far, actually, I'm hoping that you can, kind of like present something to us, explain that to us if you have already understood. If not, then please ask questions. If you can present, if you can explain, that's actually going to be great. So Neptune, please, about the course requirements. So we have degree requirements and we have course requirements. Like I said, you have, this is a course program, course credit programs, yeah? So you're going to have so many courses that you're going to take until your 8th semester. Each course will have different requirements. But basically, these what I put here on the slide is the general requirements that all courses probably have. So what do you understand about this, Neptune? Other groups, please feel free to ask questions if you have any. And maybe if you can help explain, that I think is not going to be a problem at all. Hello, Neptune. Are you there?
Ma'am,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken, is that some things like we have to take a look so we won't make any mistake for
All right.
our courses.
Okay, so you need time to read. All right, take your time. I don't have much time, I'm afraid. My time is limited here. But that's okay. Yeah, I can help you clarify things. Now let me just see who we have in Neptune. We have Melan. I think you are Edward's favorite for today. And then we have Jamie, Jessica, and then we have what else? Neptune. Yeah, that's it. Melan, Jamie, Jessica, Grace. Only three of you. How many are there in your group, Neptune? How come I only see three of you? Christensen. Yes, I see you, Christensen. All right. Okay, some of you are not showing the video. Can I see you, Christensen? Christensen, your video is off. Can you turn that on, please, so I can see you? Okay. All right, thank you. So Neptune, anything to share? Questions? If not, I consider it's clear and we can move on. All right. Let me just review a little bit, about the course requirements. Like I said, each course may have different requirements, but overall they would have, 14 meetings in total for one semester. Yeah, each course will have 14 meetings. Those numbers that you see on your screen, those represent the number of meetings. Yeah. In the middle, you'll have a mid-test after the 7th meeting, and then at the end of the course, you're gonna have a final test. Yeah. If you miss the mid-test and final test, you're gonna be automatically considered failed. Yeah. And you're gonna have to make sure that you submit your mid and finals. And then make sure that you fulfill at least 75% attendance. If we are in a normal situation, face-to-face meeting, that's going to be your attendance in class. But now that we are in online learning, that's going to include your participation in the online classrooms. It can be synchronous, which is online, yeah, face to face like this through video conference, or asynchronous, which is through an LMS, for example, in a Google Classroom, yeah, or in Edmodo, something like that. Yeah. Now, one thing you need to remember, also stated by Ibulani in the video that was shown earlier, you need to wear proper attire. That means you need to dress properly when you're coming to a class, and so attend the class, obviously. Yeah. That I think is the requirement. And for the consequences, yeah, I mentioned earlier, if you do not submit mid-test and final test, you're going to receive a failing grade, which is an E. And if you are the last requirement is you need to submit original work for every assignment or mid-test or final. You need to make sure what you are submitting is your own work and not someone else. Yeah, not have been, it should not have been published earlier by someone else, or you should not probably copy someone else's work or make someone else's do it for you. Yeah, so you're going to face very serious consequences if you do that. Yeah, so we take this very seriously, friends. So make sure that you do not plagiarize, you do not copy from someone else's work, and you do not conduct academic dishonesty, which is cheating during exams. Yeah, that's intolerable. Yeah. The consequences include, the sanctions include course failures. So if you plagiarize once or if you cheat once, for example, you're going to receive an E for that particular course. If you cheat twice or you plagiarize twice, you're going to receive an E for the entire course you take in the semester. If you plagiarize 3 times, you're going to be dismissed from the program. So you're out of this program if you do that 3 times. So again, we take this very seriously, friends. Make sure you take note on this. Okay, the next one is the academic
Ma'am
observation.
Ani,
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I think your time is almost up. Maybe
Oh
you
my
can
God.
make it shorter or just
I will.
wrap it up. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. I actually hope discussions would make my time management better, but it's actually making it worse. So, all right, about academic observation, as your academic advisor, actually, I'm going to monitor you in each semester from semester 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 8, and 12, as you can see on the screen. Yeah, you will be observed based on your GPA. Yeah, if you have not achieved 2.0, a GPA of 2.0 by the end of the first semester, the 12 credits of the courses, the 12 credits at least, yeah, you're going to receive the warning from your academic advisor. And by the second semester, if you cannot complete 24 credits and achieve a GPA for more than 2.0, if you achieve less than 2.0, then you are going to receive the first warning from the faculty. Yeah. By the end of the semester fourth, for example, if you do not achieve 2.0 GPA in the 48 credits, you're going to be dismissed from the program. All right. So pay attention on your completion of the courses. So course requirements, take notes on that as well. Next, please, can we move on to the next slides?
Ma'am,
Yeah. Yes.
what if you went through the first semester without any trouble? Your GPA is still 2 and up, but then on the second semester your GPA dropped down to below 2. Will you still get the warning first, or it'll skip until to probation instantly?
You're going to get the warning, the first warning, that is. Yeah. But that's gonna, we're going to accumulate the number of credits that you take. If you're doing well in your first semester, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be so bad in the second. Yeah. All right. Thank you for the question. Now we're going to move on to the non-academic program. Yeah, the academic program I've explained earlier. Now, sorry, can we move on with the previous? Can we move back to the previous? Yes. Thank you. So the non-academic will require you to complete to accumulate, yeah, to collect 15 credits. Ibulani mentioned 25. Actually, that was a plan from the BKK, but I think that's not been finalized yet. So right now, you need to complete at least 15 credits of SKP, yeah, participation credits, by the end of your third year. All right. Now, what is SKP? It's yeah, as you can see, it's Satuan Credit Partisipasi. Every time you participate in an event as a committee, as a participant, if you participate in competitions or even trainings or workshop, you're going to get certificates, right? Those certificates worth credits that you can accumulate over time during your study here. And then the calculations will follow one of these two schemes that I mentioned in the screen. It can be 30-70 or 50-50. 30% being if you have to collect overall 15 SKP, then you're going to have to get at least four and a half credits for the Ilmiah Penalaran. That's the blue pie. Remember, the rest, 70%, you can collect from other fields such as organisasi, pengabdian, and minat bakat, right? Okay, in what activities can you collect those certificates? Can we move on to the next part? Yes, so you can involve in these different activities to, as a proof of your active participations. Now, as a student, your responsibility, again, not just to collect grades, not just to achieve high grades, but I hope you can also participate actively in non-academic activities such as these. Your friends here who are the committee of this DWP are part of committee. It has been has shown their excellent participation in the department service. Yeah. So that's one of the examples. You can also participate in competitions, trainings, sport competitions, art performances like I did, and even you probably can join professional memberships in Toastmasters and so on. Yeah. So you have 4 years in the university. It's it's quite a long time. So don't waste precious time doing just going to courses that you can do other things. In the end, this will be useful for your career in the future. Yeah, it's going to look great, obviously, in your CV later on when you're ready to start looking for work. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So those are the academic and non-academic activities that I've shared with you. I am here as your academic advisor. I am responsible to help monitor your progress toward meeting the degree requirements that have been mentioned earlier. And I'm also going to provide you assistance for planning your study. Later on, we'll learn the steps and provide non-academic counsels if you have anything to talk about that would, probably you feel you cannot continue or there's some personal problems, feel free to talk. Yeah. And so the next slide will explain the planning of your study. Can we move on to the next? Yeah. So there are 4 steps there. I'm sure you can read it by yourself. I have tried to give my best the explanations so you can understand what they are. So first, there's going to be RPM, Rencana Pengambilan Mata Kuliah, which is going to be done probably in the second half of the semester. Yeah. Before your final tests, you're going to identify which courses you're going to take later in the next semester. And then after that, when you receive your academic result, you can reflect back on the courses that you plan to take and whether or not you can continue with that, or you have to retake the course, or you can talk to your academic advisor afterwards to discuss your options. And then finally enroll in My Atma, which is going to be online, and you're going to do it individually. All right, so that's about planning your study. And finally, this is my last slide. Can we move on? Yeah. So these are, wise words. I was hoping actually you can contemplate on this and try to, explain it. How do you understand each phrase? You read extensively, listen attentively, play occasionally. It's important. Think critically, express creatively. Like Adit has mentioned before, critical thinking is important. work collaboratively, work as a team, befriend with others, explore daringly, try to try everything. Yeah, there are a lot of opportunities in the college life. Second chances don't always come. Yeah, so explore daringly, live curiously, always ask, try, try everything. Try to question everything. If you have any questions about something, don't just stay quiet. Yeah, live curiously. So at the end, finally, just stay sharp, stay connected. You are all in the line group, I hope, later, or if not already, yeah, let's communicate with each other and finally stay healthy. Does anybody have questions? I hope I still have time. Anyone? Okay, again, if you have any confusions at all, feel free to ask me, or you can go back to that booklet again and you can read it yourself. Yeah, all the information is listed there. Now, for the escape, I forgot to mention, if you receive a certificate of some sort, be sure to keep that. Make sure to document that well, so that you can report on that later by the end of your study. Yeah. So if you have a certificate, make sure you keep it at a safe place. Make sure it's safe. If the flood is coming, probably make sure that it's not being carried away by the flood, or there's accidents might happen. Make sure you keep it in a safe place. Otherwise, just take a photo of it, scan it immediately, and save it in your cloud. Yeah. All right, that's all for me. Actually, that is all. So we have a link here for you to a survey actually for you to complete. There's going to be a little bit of reading in the beginning. That's the vision and the missions and the purpose of the goal of our program. So I'd like you to read that first if you haven't already, and try to complete the survey. It's quite short. Can we do it now, committee?
I think it will be given to them at the end of this event, ma'am.
At the end of this event, that's fine.
Yeah.
Great. So can I take questions? If anyone have any questions? Bintang, do I still have time?
Actually, I think your time is already up, ma'am.
All right, that's okay. Now, if I maybe I have one question for everybody. Bintang, can I have one question?
Okay, you may, ma'am.
All right. Sorry about this. Actually, this is a very unimportant question. Very, very relevant, very unimportant. If you can go to the last slide that I shared, with blue and white and yellow buttons on it. Can we see the slide just for a minute, please? Okay, bear with me for a minute, everyone. Just 1 minute. Okay, the slide before this. All right, this is very unimportant. But if you read the slide, you should know. The previous slide, please. Yes, this is it. So I have one important question for you. If you read it, you probably would notice. What's the picture behind the writings?
A laptop, maybe, ma'am.
I'm not asking you.
Oh, guys. We want to hear your
Can
voice.
you see what it is? Okay. Anyone? All right. If you don't, that's okay. It's just, I told you, it's just very unimportant, just so that everybody can actually look at the screen and pay attention. Thank you so much, Bintang. That's all from me. Yeah. Thank you for the time.
Thank you
very
so
much,
much,
ma'am.
ma'am.
You're most welcome.
Guys, the information that Ma'am Ani gave us is